Yo, what is up, my fellow gamers? Welcome back to another video. So, Ubisoft is giving away Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Future Soldier for free. You can claim that until August 13th. All you have to do is head over to Ubisoft store through your web browser or using the Ubisoft Connect app on your PC. So when you open the Ubisoft Connect app, you can see the banner saying Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon, 25 years of Ghost Recon. Click on that and you will be redirected to the Ghost Recon store page, and there you can see the Ghost Recon Future Soldier shown as giveaway. So just click on that and click play now, and it will be added to your library. So this is a pretty old game, I think released back in 2012. Yeah, this was released on May 23, 2012. And I remember playing this game back then and I really enjoyed it, even though I played it once. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I just don't remember much about it. So I kind of want to replay it again. And since I got it for free, I thought I might as well run the game on my PC and see how it plays. So I am playing the game on the 5070 Ti, which has been paired with the Ryzen 9 5900X and 32 GB of DDR4 memory. And obviously this is kind of overkill for this game. You don't need anywhere near this, but that's a fun element to see how an old game like this will play on a new gen PC, even though it's not all really up to date. So anyways, let's jump into the game and see how it plays. So in the settings, as you can see, I'm playing the game at 1440p since that is my monitor resolution, and Vsync On and everything else is maxed out, and there's not much to do here. There's only a tick option for anti-aliasing, not many variants here, so that's all. And yeah, let's try playing the game. Alright, now we are in the game. Let's start benchmarking. Hold on a second. I think the game is capped at the classic Ubisoft 62 FPS cap. I think most of the old games were capped at 62 FPS if I remember right, like games like even Assassin's Creed Black Flag and many others. So that's kind of thing with Ubisoft titles. They say it's in order to not break any game physics, but I don't think it's that severe enough to break the game physics. But yeah, right now we are not getting any accurate readings of this because we have been capped at 62 FPS, so the GPU is only being utilized at 35ish percent, and the CPU usage is 8%, I think. CPU usage though, I don't think it will go up that much, but GPU usage should be going up. So let me see if I can find a workaround here. Alright, so it seems that all you have to do is turn on Vsync to unlock the FPS, which is so weird because usually you do the other way around to unlock FPS. So yeah, it seems turning on Vsync will try to match your FPS to your monitor's refresh rate. So it might not work if you have a 60Hz monitor, but I am not sure about that. So if you have a 60Hz monitor but have a really good PC, try turning on Vsync and see if you can go over 60 FPS. If it does work, please let me know in the comment section because I'm not so sure about that. But if you have a higher refresh rate monitor, then you can just turn on Vsync and play over 60 FPS. Alright, now that we are in the game, let's start benchmarking our FPS, and yeah, it's hovering around 130, 140-ish. Pretty good, and actually the GPU usage has gone up to 86 to mid 80s. I think that's respectable, knowing that this is a really old game. I don't expect it to use that much of GPU resources, but it's still good to see it's been utilized over 80%, which I believe it will use more than 90% at times. And the CPU usage has gone up to 12%, and I don't think that it will go above that because from what I heard, this game is notoriously poorly optimized for its performance because it only uses a single core on your CPU mostly. So it distributes its major workload on single core and barely leaves anything for the rest of the core. So like prices, this also relies on the single core performance of your CPU. Hence the lower CPU usage that you see. Even though this CPU is kind of overkill for it, it should be performing a bit better if it was much more optimized for multi-core processors. But still, yeah, you can easily attain 150-ish FPS with this game if you're playing on 2K maxed out. And if you have a 4K monitor, you can still play with 4K maxed out without any trouble. You know, this game wasn't that graphic demanding, I think. I can't remember much about this game. But yeah, looking at it now, not that bad, still not that great. Again, you have to keep in mind that this is a 14-year-old game, so yeah, limitations will be there. Wow, I'm getting over 200 FPS, and oh, look at that, GPU utilization has gone up to 97. Like I said, at times it goes over 98%, and the FPS haven't dropped below 150 after that. So not much to talk about here. There are a few occasional spikes in the frame time, but I guess that's expected since once again it's an Ubisoft title, and you know, old games doesn't work that well with new gen specs. So, but nonetheless, you can have a great experience playing on your PC, on your high-end PC with a game like this. Oh, and by the way, if you're having some audio trouble, which I had at first, I was using an IEM that supports up to 384 kilohertz bitrate, and some of the audios was not working with the game. Mostly it was mute at times, so all I had to do was switch to a different headphone. I think you don't have to switch to a different headphone. All you have to do is probably lowering the bitrate of the audio, because you know it's an old game and high bitrates may be not supported. So if you have any audio bug, just keep that in mind. But yeah, there's not much to say about the game here. It's running pretty good, and I kinda expected that it would be running with a bit more FPS. I thought this game would run over 200. Honestly, I thought this game would run with over 200 FPS in the spec, but that's that. You know, I like these kind of things in this game, this kind of tactical entry and stuff. Yo, that was a big spike there. I think the spikes happen mostly at these kind of cutscenes, but yeah, nothing that's gonna ruin your gameplay, I guess. It's good to see that it's you know, maintaining over 90% even at 2K, so you're not definitely not getting bottlenecked by the CPU. I guess now would be a good time to switch to 4K and see how it plays on 4K, since there's not much settings to change and you know, compare. So let's just jump right into 4K. Alright, now I am playing the game at 4K. Just bear in mind I'm using a custom resolution using the NVIDIA control panel, so this might be not 100% accurate to if you would be using a 4K monitor, but you know, this difference might be very negligible, maybe like a 2 to 3% performance difference. Alright, so in 4K it's running pretty great, and the GPU utilization has gone up. It's now staying at 100% almost all the time, and that's good to see. You know, a 14-year-old game using 100% of a current gen GPU, that's kind of good to see. It's current gen because NVIDIA hasn't released any GPU after the 50 series. I think they will release the 6000 series pretty soon. and the FPS it covers around 90ish, like upper 80s. That's something I did not expect. I thought it would be over 100 FPS easily. I'm not sure if it was a graphically intensive game back then. I just thought it would be, performing a bit more better than this. But I can't complain. It's, easily over 60 FPS. It's hovering close to 100 FPS. It's more than smooth enough, and you can have a great time playing this game. And again, not much to say about here. The game plays really good on the 5070 Ti. So yeah, that's the gameplay of the Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Future Soldier on my PC. And like I said, if you want to grab this game, do it fast before the giveaway ends. It's available till August 13 on Ubisoft Connect, and enjoy the game, I guess. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Adios.